Hello everyone, once again, I am back and I am here to cover the final session for Everything or Nothing 007. We beat all these levels basically, and we're able to make it all the way to the end here in Moscow. However, unfortunately, I'm something of a completionist when showcasing these runs, and I kind of really want to actually accomplish the New Orleans mission, so we're probably going to spend most of the time doing this. If we can, if not just get it over with as soon as I get into it. But it is a really hard level as demonstrated earlier. So if I have to do this like over and over and over and over again until like over an hour or something like that, I'll just obviously cut to the portion where I actually finally make it and, just showcase that I actually accomplished all of the objectives, including the ones that, like the secondary ones and all that stuff. So with all that said, we're going to get into it right now. Yeah, because as you can see, that's the only objective that I haven't accomplished yet, because alerting fewer than 5 guards is just quite a tall order. My question is if I have to relocate those 6 discs again, because I think that's what makes this whole thing really, really difficult. And that's what makes me have to expose myself a lot of situations. But here we go, we're going to see right now. Yeah, this is all pretty self-explanatory. I'm just gonna see if I need to re-unlock the discs. Okay, so I gotta be careful. Stealth is critical. Okay, now we gotta keep on going. Keep on going. This is the problem, this is the problem, this is the problem, this is the problem. This is what I hate. They disappear and then goodness knows where they are. Here I can't see any of the guards and it pisses me off. Because there are some, but I don't know where to look. I'm gonna need like intense concentration for this. Look at all that. Disc. I kind of have an idea of where the discs are now, but it's just kind of difficult to not alert any of the guards here. There we go. As soon as I see them, like, unaware, I have to take advantage of that. Okay, and if I make noise, then gotta get rid of them. But I gotta try to be careful. I did not see that one. It's because, again, this shit is just incredibly obnoxious. I can't hide here. What the hell? How am I supposed to get around this? Not knowing the lengths of these guards is what makes this whole thing really complicated. It's like, how am I supposed to know? And I already bullshitted it. Okay, we're out of here. Gotta do this again. When it takes you out completely. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Oh boy. The crazy thing about this level is that this isn't even the last level, and it's so difficult. All that stealthing for nothing, basically. All because I just got caught red-handed somehow. This guy just like took over or something. Bro, how am I supposed to get across this? How? He's just there, and he's not in a position where I can like take him out. I can't get out. And the guy's already on alert too. So that's kind of the worst part of this whole thing. And to make matters worse, there's that other guy too. It's because how am I supposed to deal with this, man? Outmaneuvering these guys is kind of difficult, honestly. Well, there goes all of these guys. Come on, get in. After all the effort that I went at the beginning, like, just for it to come down to this again, it's just super annoying. Sheesh, I thought I was about to miss that again. Of course, more alert guards. There's like 3 guards there. Fuck. There's always a fucking dude. Oh my god. Another one just popped out of nowhere. Oh shit, not this.
Welcome back.
I know, right? All for this stupid objective. I had to fucking be here all day. Oh, of course. I'm getting a little impatient now. It's because going through all this and then just to get caught like very quickly is just the most obnoxious thing to deal with. This one was just so obnoxious, honestly. Jeez, oh, 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 oh. Gotta pay attention to my radar. Okay. There's another guy somewhere, or no? Or was that me? See, like, how do I follow this router? I'm trying to follow the radar, but it's like very difficult. See, once I get to this point, I'm just getting way too like... As soon as I get to this point is when everything just starts to fall apart, and it's kind of annoying. Ah, I failed it again. This stupid level. Greetings, This level is just... It's like a whole nother level of annoying. Because from there, the whole level's pretty much easy. It's just this part that's like so obnoxious. Oh, fuck. Again, getting impatient. This level really requires an intense amount of patience. It's like a dedicated amount of patience. There's literally 3 guards here. How am I supposed to get around that? And the worst part is that they won't even part ways. Shit. like 4 guards here, all packed in one area. And the worst part is that they don't split up. They're all huddled together. Oh shit. There's always guards marching in one area. Yeah. It's because I hate when I get surrounded like this. Like, that's just undodgeable.
Greetings, 007. something. Well done, 007.
Boy. Oh man. And with that, I finally got the freaking... all of the gear that comes in the Q lab. Hello everyone. I am back once again, and if that whole session earlier wasn't anything to go by, I mean, yeah, like I said, I was actually gonna try to do the last objective here so that I could actually 100% this run. Well, you know, playing it and whatnot. Although, like I said before, when I said that this level was the hardest one in the game, it's because it's definitely true. Took me like 50, no, not 50, like maybe 40 tries to get it. But damn, was it hurting my hands with all the diagonal movement I had to implement. So that was annoying. But now we can finally enter the final room here in Moscow. So here we go.
007.
Even though all of his production facilities have been destroyed, Diablo already has his army of super soldiers in place. The Russian army doesn't stand a chance, whatever. But you might, Bond. We've dropped you outside Moscow where Dr. Nadanova is helping to marshal Diablo's forces. They are preparing to march on the city. Stop Nadanova's tank and get into Moscow as fast as you can. Let nothing deter you. M out. Defeat Diablo, find 2 hidden data disks, and that's pretty much it for this whole game. Whew, Moscow, Russia. Okay, so once again, to start the level, we had to do all of this again. Try not to use up. Oh boy, there we go. With Katya out of the way, Diablo is a madman without a muse. Enter his underground base and stop him at all costs. Jeez, I can't talk anymore. I'm really exhausted from having to grind that freaking New Orleans level. But yeah. Whew, we're now in the underground base or something like that. But now I'm fully loaded with the MAC-10. There's 1 data disk. I only need to collect 2 of them. But damn, finally we're getting near the end of this damn thing. Like I said before, this portion is really easy. It was the freaking it was just the New Orleans level that was a real pain in the rear end. As for everything else, it was just very lengthy and, yeah, kind of tedious as well. Battery? I don't know what the batteries are for, really, though. Yeah, a lot of this, as you can see, is just pretty by the numbers. There's a few guys with like cloaks and stuff, but that's nothing like to, you know, fear in my opinion. Another battery. Stuff right there. Boom, dies. I'm telling you, this game is just so funny. Except when it isn't, obviously. There's the final disc. And that's pretty much it. How are they not doing anything? What the hell? Okay, so here we're gonna go into this little pit right here. And yeah. Because this is the final level of the game. Obviously this is basically just boss battlefield, honestly. The first boss was actually Dr. Nadanova and her tank, obviously. But guess who we get for the second boss here? Yep. Jaws. Not again. Yes, again. But grrr. He sounds like a freaking madman. When Jaws screams, he sounds like he's yelling out, "Pourquoi?" Ooh. Wow, he's invulnerable to bullets. Oh, he's not budging. He's not budging. I need the pourquoi, man. I need the pourquoi. I had to literally do it by fist now. There's the pourquoi. I guess you could say I won that one by tooth and claw. No kidding, man. Considering the guns were not enough, it all took fists basically. But it's not over yet. We just defeated Jaws once again. Goodness knows if he'll come back from the dead or something, but only time will tell, obviously. But now it's time for the final boss in this game. And it's none other than Diablo himself. You are too late, Bond. Soon I will launch my missiles with payload of nanotech. Every city I target will be reduced to rubble, unless my demands are met. You're mad, Diablo. The world will never give in to the likes of you. Then I shall rule a world with a few less people. Not unless I got something to say about it. And of course I get hit by these scientists. Of course. Okay, I'm dying like a dumbass. Ah. Just letting you know, Diablo, you didn't do shit. I ran out of freaking ammunition and I don't got like a machine gun. Evil bun you. There we go. Yeah, shoot the scientists at once. Oh. These scientists, you gotta get rid of them ASAP. They're the ones that freaking reversed you to death. Get out of here. I like how you can't even, like, he's like indestructible. He doesn't really get hit by anything. The way you defeat Diablo here is kind of like, it's low-key anticlimactic because he's kind of scripted to die a certain way or to be taken down a certain way. You have to shoot this thingamabobber and it shoots a laser at him, and that pretty much gives him all the damage, because otherwise, right here, you can't do anything. He's literally indestructible, which is kind of dumb, considering Jaws was actually fightable. You'd think you'd be able to do the same with Diablo, if not worse, but alas. Boom. Ah. And there you have it, fellas. Diablo has been defeated. James, you're alright. What happened to Diablo? He played with fire, got burned. Is there anything else I can do, James? Well, one or two things spring to mind. Getting laid, of course. Only James.
Oh, James.
I get it. Oh, yeah. But there we have it. Damn. Sorry if I sounded kind of tired throughout this last portion of the session, but it's because what happened was that I told you guys that I was actually going to try to accomplish the New Orleans level with all objectives complete, including the secondary ones. And yeah, that took well, it didn't take forever, but it felt like it, because yeah, I had to grind so much just for the sake of making sure I get into that room without the guards noticing me in the graveyard. That was such a huge hassle. My gut even hurts from doing all that right now, which is probably another reason why I was having a hard time, like, you know, talking for the most part and sounding a little like wheezed out and whatnot. Cause damn. And on top of that, that shit hurt my hands from just doing a lot of that, you know, stealth attackings and whatnot, and having to move diagonally every time because of the isometric view and all that stuff. It was something. Nonetheless, this game was actually loads of fun to play. I'm personally glad I actually got to, you know, showcase it to you guys. Like I said before, this was a game that I actually played back in the days of yore, and playing it right now, it was fun to showcase. It's just that I will admit that the final part was a little, like, annoying, if only because of that one level. That one level was probably like, damn, that's like a whole another level of obnoxious. I couldn't even introduce myself properly because of the whole, you know, the whole grind and whatnot, exhausting the hell out of me. If I had known that it would do that, I probably would have just winged it and not even bother with that level, and just, but it's because, I don't know, with a game like this, since I already like 100% completed the GoldenEye game, I figured I should do the same with Everything or Nothing. Everything or Nothing is still arguably an easier game than GoldenEye, all things considered, but that one level of New Orleans was just, ugh. Imagine doing that shit on hard mode. Oof. I don't even want to think about it. Anyways, so obviously we're into the credits now, and the song that's being sung right now is actually a song sung by Maya Starling, who is actually an artist, a musical artist, and, you know, she was the one that did this music, and it's a very good track. In fact, this entire soundtrack, I've already said that is very, very good. That's pretty much the reason I even freaking, you know, even played this game. Aside from it being a James Bond game as well, obviously. But that's usually what I play it for, because of the good music and all that good stuff. And also, that's the last time you hear Pierce Brosnan saying Bond, James Bond, because after this, by the time 2006... Who are you talking to? I'm freaking... Your face! Can I get out of here? Freaking... I don't know what was that all about. There was just a bunch of soldiers talking for some reason. But yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, so yeah, this game was, you know, full of good music, and that's kind of what I expect in a bunch of James Bond games. And anyways, as I was saying as well, also the whole thing with Pierce Brosnan. So like I said at the very beginning of this level, or this game, yeah, this would be the last time Pierce Brosnan portrays James Bond, because in 2006 he was actually replaced by Daniel Craig, or 2005 actually. Daniel Craig's first James Bond film was actually premiered in 2006 with Casino Royale. So yeah, but this game was basically Pierce Brosnan's swan song since they couldn't make a film, or I guess they didn't feel like making a film. Supposedly, from what I understand, they didn't. They didn't because what happens is that Eon Productions actually got the rights to Casino Royale, and they wanted to take it to a new direction. And to do that, they had to replace Pierce Brosnan, and I think they got the rights to that novel like way back in, I think, in 2003 or something like that. So well into the production of Everything or Nothing. So I guess that's why they just settled with the game, but not really bother with films because they were going to get ready to replace Pierce Brosnan, honestly. Which was kind of insane, honestly. I actually didn't even know that he got replaced until 2008 or 9, somewhere around there. And when I realized that, holy shit, it actually hit me, honestly. Like, I felt really, really upset. I even found like a video on YouTube where they tried, I think it was called like a Battle of the Bonds. It was supposed to be like a fan-made trailer where Pierce Brosnan's James Bond actually fights Daniel Craig's James Bond. But I thought it was pretty funny, but I also was like, damn, if only that was made a reality, because I was really upset that Pierce was replaced, honestly, because I thought he was like the James Bond, honestly. He was the one that took us to the 21st century, basically. So for him to be kind of replaced just all willy-nilly was kind of a blow, honestly. I heard that Barbara Broccoli was also like not feeling very well about that either, honestly, but her I don't know if partner, but her colleague or whatever he is, honestly, Michael G. Wilson from Eon Productions as well. I think he took a more business-like approach and was like, "Yep, he has to be replaced, and that's what we're gonna do," and stuff like that. But Barbara Broccoli was like upset from what I heard. It even like it tore her apart to even call Pierce Brosnan, telling him that it's all over, and I was just like, damn. And apparently Pierce didn't take it very well either, and honestly I don't blame him, because he was the only James Bond actor who was like really keen to be in the role. Because if you look at actors like Sean Connery, Roger Moore, and all those other actors like Timothy Dalton, George Lazenby, a lot of them didn't really care about not being attached to the project. Only Pierce was actually like the most keen and was really looking forward to going the full mile with the role, honestly. So for him to kind of get unceremoniously replaced was just kind of, even for me as a huge admirer of Pierce Brosnan, it really just sucks, honestly. How cool would it have been if he had, been James Bond as far back as, 1986, when Living Daylights and License to Kill were a thing, and then have him keep on going with Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace. He would have been the legendary 007. Maybe even above Sean Connery, which is kind of saying a lot, because Sean Connery is James Bond. Anyways, all of that digression aside, I just wanted to give you guys my opinions on Everything or Nothing. It's because what happens is that this game is kind of linked to all of the drama that goes on with Pierce Brosnan's replacement as James Bond, because this would be the last time he portrays the character. And he kind of was like having the expectation that he would return in another film, whether it be Casino Royale or something else, honestly, to give him a better send-off than what he got with Die Another Day, which was deemed to be one of the worst films ever for James Bond. But with all that said, once again, thank you all for watching, if you've been watching even up to this point, because I think at this point I'm just rambling about other things, honestly. But I kind of just wanted to give you guys my opinions on the whole thing. But with all that said, I'll catch you guys for whatever else I decide to cover on this channel. It can be any other game, because like I said before, I have a handful of games that I really want to showcase on this channel. So until then, take it easy and have yourselves a good one.